Hi, welcome to Raid Shadow Legends video, free to play, low spend. I'm Ren, and today we're going to take a look at the upcoming 6.2 patch that Raid has dropped some info about. There's been a lot of news today. First off, though, let's look at the champion training tournament they've got going on, where you can win a Trenta skin if you win your tournament group, or if you place first on the global leaderboard, you get a Eternal Soul Stone because it's worth that much. So I'll never see that, and I'm trying to be okay with that. You know, it's going to be rough, but I'll muddle through. So we're also in the game right now. If you pull a legendary from an ancient shard, you get another one. So I've heard of people that this has actually happened to. So maybe I'll pull a few shards, even though I know I won't get one. But that's kind of self-defeating. Oh, hit wrong, hit wrong. Little tab there. Okay. So the main news with this upcoming patch is they're going to buff 4 champions. And so hopefully it will make these champions usable because right now they're sort of not used very much in the current meta. There's a lot of old school champions here. We're going to start with Black Knight. He's a banner lord, he's a legendary, and he's HP based. So, why are his skills, some of his skills based on attack, you might add? I don't know. This first one was a solo attack, which is based on HP. He also places a heal. His A3, though, the damage it's an AoE attack, so it's great. That's the only one he's got, and it's based on his attack, which is very low with the base. So the big change for him is going to be they're going to change that attack based damage on his A3 to HP. So hopefully that'll make him a harder hitter and easier to build and use. Okay, so next we're going to go to the Barbarian faction. And we're going to, this champion is an epic. And I'm not quite sure how to say her name correctly. I think it's Aina. Um, Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. She is based on attack. She hits twice with her A1. She puts a weaken on, has a 25% chance of landing a weaken on her A2, which is very useful in Clan Boss, for beginning players especially. She's an 80% chance of placing a decreased defense, 60% decreased defense, so at least it's the big decreased defense. Her aura as she increases ally and faction crypts. Again, so she's good in early Clan Boss. Faction crypts always option. And basically, what they did with Aina is what they're going to do is just kind of limit some of the cooldowns on her turns to make things come up again faster. They've reduced it by 1 or 2 cooldowns for each skill. And so we'll see if that makes a difference. Next up, we have the Sacred Order star, Juliana, who's forever attached to Romero. She's an epic, and her damage is also based on attack. So, her first skill attacks twice uh, and increases turn meter. Her A2 increases crit rate, so you don't have to have 100%, which is very useful if you're a beginner player. So that could definitely help you out. And again, she has a secret skill that only is used on her A2 if Romero is present. A3, she attacks one enemy and can remove a random buff. Her aura is she increases crit rate in arena battles. So again, early players, she can be great at stealing some nasty buffs in arena. And again, the only change they're really doing to her is decreasing cooldowns. Here we have her partner in crime, or her love, Romero. He does some healing, but it's weak sauce healing on his A1. He can steal a buff from a random enemy. So I mean, it's okay, but we have better now. And again, he places a increased defense buff. They are going to change that from a 30 to a 60. So that's going to be he's at least going to have the big boy stuff. And he attacks all enemies 3 times. That's a really good AoE. So hopefully, maybe he can, with these, they're also going to reduce some cooldowns with him. So hopefully, maybe he can be a hard hitter. But all of these champions that they're going to buff are really good for beginner to mid game players who may not have some of the best champions out there that mid to late game players have. So, again, not all content is for late game players. So, hopefully this will help people out. And I've also seen where, you think that, oh, it's not going to make a difference, a buff, and then it really does because of the multipliers. So that may factor in as well. But yeah, early game players, arena, clan boss, these champs can be very good. Black Knight can be a hard hitter, and I think the buff that they're going to give him is going to make him even harder by taking away that attack base damage and putting HP base damage since he's an HP champ. So here's just a quick insight into the 6.2 patch, and I've been Ren, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.